Guten Tag, everyone, and welcome to our PowerPoint presentation on endings. Here's an outline of what we'll go through. We'll have the nominative endings with definite articles first, followed by nominative endings with indefinite articles, then some examples by gender and number, and then nominative endings of adjectives not preceded by an article. So first of all, the nominative endings with definite articles. You'll see here that we have all of the nominative forms of definite articles, meaning der, das, die, and die, and then the adjective taking an E ending. Der rote Apfel, das blaue Auto, die gelbe Blume und die schwarzen Schuhe. You see here that the only one different from the others is the plural, but otherwise all the other forms take simply an E on the end of the adjective. Now, this is where it starts to change a little. Nominative endings with indefinite articles. So our indefinite articles for masculine, neuter, and feminine would be ein, and eine. But the ending coming at the end of the adjective gives you a little more information about the gender of the noun. So we have ein roter Apfel, ein blaues Auto, eine gelbe Blume, and simply schwarze Schuhe. Now note how much of a change occurs between the definite articles and the indefinite articles. If you look back at the definite articles, the definite article itself indicates the gender of the noun that it's describing. And then it gets a little more complicated with the indefinite article, where the ending on the adjective describes the gender of the noun. Don't get too caught up with this in the beginning in just 101A, because this is a form that takes years to master, especially when speaking. Your best bet is to just try to follow the patterns, so that you see with the definite articles there was just an E ending, but understanding the gender of the noun is one part, and then understanding the ending that might go on an adjective is another part, and just don't get too frustrated with how long this might take you to master. Here are some examples. For the definite article, we have wie viel kostet der modische Pulli? Der indicating that Pulli is masculine, and so simply just the E ending on modisch. Und die italienische Bluse ist sehr teuer. Die Bluse, again, simply the E on the end of italienische. And with the indefinite article, ist das ein neues Haustier? It's a das Tier, so we have the ES on the end of the adjective. Ja, ist mein kleiner Hund. Mein, again, not indicating that the Hund is masculine, so the ER comes at the end of klein. Here's some examples of adjectives not preceded by an article. So if there's no der, die, das, no ein or eine, for the masculine, the ER would simply carry over. You would have alter Rotwein, old red wine. For the das Bier, you would have gutes Bier. For die Wurst, you would have deutsche Wurst, simply the E ending. And for the plural, griechische Oliven, die Oliven, die not being there, simply the E at the end. And that's it for today.